What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Final Fantasy 16. We're going to get started here in just a bit. Wait 1 minute. We're jumping back into it tonight. I was going to do Onichambara, but not had a whole lot of time to play Final Fantasy 16, so that's what we're doing. We will continue Onichambara, I promise. But for the time being, here we are. Baraffan's getting set up here. Alright. So, as I was saying, here on Final Fantasy 16, I don't remember where we were, but I know that there was probably a couple of things missed. Then again, maybe not. I don't know. There is going to be a gap. I'm going to have to upload a video. I did an hour of gameplay. I just don't remember what happened, so we'll jump into it. I'm running a little late tonight, but let's go ahead and do it. Okay, we're in our chambers. Wall of memories. Huh. The Oath. Cool. All right. Well, hold up. What is that? That addition sign usually means we can add somebody to the party. I think. Where's it? There it is.
Is it true what I'm hearing, Sid?
One day, I want to sail all the way to the
Our man in Dalamore mentioned that Clive haven't been seen.
Clive! Oh, am I glad to see you?
Is something
What?
wrong?
It's Blackthorn. He ain't himself. And if I'm honest, he ain't been for a while. That normally it only takes a couple of drinks to perk him back up, but not this time. Something's getting him down. And whatever it is, he ain't telling.
This dude's voice does not match the way he looks. It's a much younger voice. I don't know.
It's like he's lost his spark, you know? He's barely got enough fire in his belly to get the ump about stuff. But I'm thinking he might if we both bent his ear, because he respects you, innit? So, what you say?
Fine. If you think it will help.
I knew you'd understand.
But if he doesn't want to talk, we let him be. He'll open up when he's ready.
All right. Now, he'll only smell a rat if we both turn up at once. So, I'll go first, and you can meet us at the forge. Wait a bit, then head over when you're ready.
Blackthorn. Oh. Right. Actually, I think the plus sign is supposed to mean gear or something like that.
First August, and now you. What you pair up to? What's it got to do with me?
August was worried that something had been weighing on your mind. I thought you might want to talk about it.
Did you now? I told you not to stick your nose in my business. What'd you go and do?
Clive just wants to help, innit? What's so bad about that? Talk to him. You never know, you might feel better for getting it all out in the open. Please, mate. I'm worried about you.
Phil shut you up. It's nothing really. Stupid. Not the sort of thing you bother people about.
Why
I
don't you tell
mean,
us all the same?
you could talk about it.
Karen and I have an arrangement. I keep an eye on Goots, and she shows me what the competition's up to. Interesting arms and armor, things like that. Anyway, the other day, she shows me a cuirass she's come by. Masterpiece of level work. Light, supple, and tougher than it had any right to be. Made my stuff look like every clumsy shit.
Hmm.
I should have brought the bastard thing there and then just to study it, but I was too proud. And now every time I reach for my hammer, I'm reminded that I'm not the craftsman I thought I was.
Bro.
There. You happy? You got what you came for. Now piss off.
All right, we're going. I always thought of old Blackthorn as a bit of a force of nature. Like a storm cloud full of ale. Didn't think anything could rattle him. Least of all a stupid piece of leather.
Blackthorn's always taken pride in his craft. Questioning it means questioning himself. Something tells me this is only going to get worse. If he has doubts, it will affect his work, which will only add to his problems. We need to nip this in the bud.
I couldn't agree more.
He said he should have bought that cuirass. Perhaps we should track it down for him. Assuming you're happy to help, that is.
Too bloody right I am.
Glad to hear it. First things first, then. We need to speak to Karen.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Sid, I know that when we came to the hideaway, we chose to let go of our past in order that we might focus on our future.
We did.
Nonetheless, I was wondering if... Well, I know you are from Rosaria, and I'm in need of someone with intimate knowledge of those lands. Apparently, the Duchy is home to all manner of curative herbs found nowhere else in the realm. Among them is a flower called a morganbeard that increases the potency of lesser medicines.
I can't say that I've had much practice healing. My youth was spent in the Bailey.
A shame. You see, the hideaway relies heavily upon medicines procured from afar. And when those shipments are late, well, it's our sick who suffer. If we could find this flower and learn to grow it here, we might save many lives. However, as you are well aware, Imperial occupation has rendered the roads unsafe for those like me, untrained in the military arts. Now, I'm not asking the busiest man in the hideaway to drop everything and make the journey for me, but if you happen to be in the Duchy on other business...
Sure thing.
Tell me of these Morganbeards, then.
But of course, if my old tomes are to be believed, the flowers are bright yellow and as large as goblins' eyes. Oh, and they grow in the marshes of Sorrowise. If I am to propagate them here in the backyard, I will require several samples, preferably of blooms which have already gone to seed. And before I forget, I do seem to recall learning in the course of my research that their odor has the tendency to attract unsavory creatures. Nothing you cannot handle, though, I'm sure.
Okay. That is a bunch of boxes in the background, isn't it? Golly. Alright.
Karen, do you have a moment? Blackthorn mentioned that you'd recently come by a leather cuirass. An exquisite example of the craft, from what he told us.
And he ain't been himself since he saw it. So we thought we'd buy it for him.
Sorry, sold it already. Didn't think Blackthorn cared for it the way he turned his nose up. But it's nicely put together, that's for certain. Even if the bloke who made it is a bit of an odd one. Happened across him on my travels. Makes all his stuff to order, but the fella who commissioned it refused to pay. He didn't like the colour of summit. So I took it off his hands for a fair price.
You don't know where we might find him, do you?
Like I said, he's a bit of an odd one. Doesn't even have a workshop. He don't trust hunters neither, which means he spends as much time out tracking beasties as he does working their hides.
I see.
He did tell me something, though. Apparently, his next commission's for a set of griffin hide greaves.
Here, there's a griffin on the hunt board. The curse breakers were placing bets on who'd bag it.
Griffin?
Bleeding hell, we sighted. Somewhere in Sambrec, maybe. Care Northern, that was it.
Thank you, Karen. We'd be lost without you.
At least you admit it.
So, it sounds like going after that griffin might be the best chance we have of finding our roaming leatherworker.
I'll leave the hunting to you if you don't mind. While you get on with that, I'll ask around the markets. See if I can't sniff out who he is and where he's hiding.
Good idea. Hopefully one of us will be able to track him down.
These are really bothering me tonight. I have no idea why. I'm gonna take them off for now. Ugh, maybe not. They're new glasses. I haven't worn them in a long time. I haven't worn glasses in a long time. But, oh well, we'll see. Okay. Yeah, wrong way. Where am I going here? Where am I? Okay. And here, there. This place is so freaking confusing. It's crazy. The infirmary. The mess. Okay, let's go ahead and go to the...
Let us know if you find
Actually...
planks. I'll see about replacing.
Actually, now that I think about it, hold on. Yeah, no, that won't work. Okay. Yep. Ready to go griffin hunting real quick. I think it'll actually do us some good too, because see, look at the griffin blacksmith fleas. Because I think it's gonna make some decent gear. Martha's Rest. Zoom. This map really isn't that big, but they're going to do some DLC at some point. Martha's Rest. Marks available in the region. Okay, that's the root of the problem. Okay. We got to go back to the highway. And to the board.
Our man Dallinor mentioned the Cookies Guard haven't been seen.
Dosmere. Whoa. Hmm. Cair Norvent Westgate, Sandbreck. Okay. So you can't set... I mean... Not entirely sure here. Alright. Cair Norvent. Westgate, Sandbreck. Northreach, Ravenboro Meadows.